This happened only because my son expressed that I should do the part, and he said, Mama, I don't care about the rest, but you must do it. I said, Vian, I won't have any time for you because I was only working on Sukhi and India's Got Talent, and that was a lot already. I'm a little bit of a gusu actor. I want to get under the skin of the character, and it's also a very difficult part because it's not my lingo. I don't talk things like intel, information. Sometimes we're on TV and we say things and then I'm telling the editor, it's not edited. One action sequence that I rehearsed for like 5 days, and by the time I finished with it, I was dead.
Oh God.
It's another thing that I had a fracture.
Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. Today I'm in conversation with someone who's always emitting positivity, always smiling, and she gives out that energy. Joining me in a conversation is none other than Shilpa Shetty. So nice to have you again.
Thank you, Aina. Yeah, we've been meeting each other way too often.
Yes, we want this more. So hopefully more releases coming. I want to start off by asking you that, the last time we spoke, you told me about how you're doing multiple things, and you also have a timetable for your kids where you're checking what are they eating. And especially when you were shooting a project like this, you were doing India's Got Talent, you were doing Sukhi and this. How difficult does it get to actually keep switching roles every now and then?
It's difficult but not impossible.
Yeah.
You're shattered by the end of it all.
Yeah.
But it's all worth it when you actually see your work come to fruition at the, at the fag end of it all. Because last year has gone into working on all these projects. So Sukhi is just released and, garnered so much love. And now with Indian Police Force being my first debut on OTT, I just feel like I've surprised audiences with something that they didn't, I think, expect me to do.
Yeah.
And diametrically opposite to Sukhi.
Yes.
So it's all coming to all my labor of love and time and effort and sweat and blood and tears have all kind of come together. And my son is so proud. My daughter still hasn't started watching
How cute.
Films, but my son is so proud. I managed to do it all and really push myself because my son, very sweetly, I remember when I was approached for Indian Police Force, he said to me, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it because I was so busy in the midst of so many pre-commitments that Rohit's dates were not going to be able to take out unless I bumped off 5 days from Sukhi's days, and that was just so unethical for me to do.
Yeah.
But Vikram was so kind and so big-hearted that when Rohit and Vikram spoke, he literally kept the unit waiting for 5 days in Chandigarh on an outdoor, and I'd shuttle back and forth to do the web series. But this happened only because my son expressed that I should do the part, and he said, Mama, I don't care about the rest, but you must do it. I said, Vian, I won't have any time for you because, I was only working on Sukhi and India's Got Talent, and that was a lot already.
Yeah.
To get in another big project where the role required me to, invest in, he said the most amazing thing to me. He said, Mama, don't worry about me and don't worry about Samisha. We will do it. And I have to give credit even to my husband. Yeah. Raj was really there. He held fort. And I think I'm able to do the kind of work I do because my family stood by me.
Yeah, but that's so cute. Such a little kid having this kind of maturity.
11. Also because he's a huge Rohit Shetty fan. He was like, by hook or by crook, you have to do this. Leave everything else. Just do this. He was like that adamant. So I made it happen for him.
Why I feel like this role is even more difficult for you, because you're playing the first female cop in Rohit Shetty's universe, and you don't have a reference where you're seeing that अच्छा इसने ऐसे किरदार निभाया या इस इंसान ने ऐसे निभाया. You're the one who's inaugurating it.
Yeah.
Does it get difficult as an actor when you're not having any kind of reference or backstories, and that's why maybe you're asking a lot of questions, as Rohit
Yeah,
said?
Rohit has taken the piss out of me.
Yeah.
He's like, kitna sawal karti hai? But sorry, I'm a little bit of a gusu actor. I want to get under the skin of the character, and it's also a very difficult part because it's not my lingo.
Yeah.
I don't talk things like intel, information and all of that kind of language. It's not colloquial. You
Yeah.
give me a part where you just have to say just
Normal
usually just like how we speak. That would be very easy. Also, like you rightly said, being the first female cop in his cop verse added that little extra bit of pressure because
Yeah.
there is a certain benchmark that he has set.
Yeah.
But I had implicit faith in Rohit because he was very confident that I'd be able to play it. And I just went with his conviction. The way he styled me, the way he guided me, just made my part very easy as an actor.
It's giving fierce boss woman vibes. I love it.
Absolutely. She's like full on.
Tara Shetty.
She is a character that will be remembered.
Yeah.
And I feel happy that I started my journey with Rohit, with a character like this.
You said that it took, in a recent interview, that it took 30 years and now you're collaborating with Rohit Shetty. My question to you is, at the stage and the stature that you are in your life and working in the industry for 3 decades, do you feel that abhi bhi बहुत कुछ achieve करना बाकी है, ये आता है, or it's always like, I have done so much, अब क्या?
ये तो इब्तिदाए इश्क है, आगे आगे देखो होता है क्या. I mean, it'll be the end for me as an artist if I think that इसके आगे और क्या. Life just throws you all these surprises and you just have to grab them with both your hands and make the best of that opportunity. So I love the fact that I'm still here and I'm still working, still relevant. I'm able to do stuff that is different from what I have done before. So in a year, in less than 6 months, I've been able to do Sukhi and now, Tara Shetty's part in this web series for Rohit. So I just feel like it's the most exciting phase of my career. And content itna acha ban raha hai na, that people are really thinking out of the box and women are having such meaty characters.
Yes.
So it's really a great time for an artist.
I have to ask you that there's this one side to you where you're this perfect looking person who looks
Perfect?
like you look gorgeous, you maintain yourself so well. And then we see this side where you're so bindas, you're using words like gusu, and that's so relevant. So it's so much fun to see this side of Shilpa Shetty, which actually I was thinking that you've never tried to portray this prim and proper image, but you've always been yourself.
That's the only way I know how to be.
Yeah, like that has never been that, oh, I'm in the public eye, I need to be a certain way, I'm dressed a certain way. But it's like you will dance your heart out when required. You will say whatever word comes in your head. How do you win this person?
I think I need to exercise some
I love that.
restraint.
Yeah, but because we don't see, honestly, actresses
Really?
say that. Yeah, everyone's like proper, no one's like chill. Like there's a certain chill factor in you.
Yeah, I love you, babe. आईना है तेरा चेहरा. वाह. इस part को edit कर दो.
You're saying this a lot.
It's my thing. Because we've done so much television.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're on TV and we say things.
Yeah.
And then I'm telling the editor, is part edit.
Are people listening? Because everywhere it's showing edit kar do, पर वो edit हो नहीं रहा है. Yeah.
Andruni edit. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't say things to hurt anyone else.
Yeah.
And if I'm making fun of myself, if I can be self-deprecating or if I can be honest and stay authentic, I think it's the best way to be,
Yeah. It is.
And that's who I am, and that's how. It's too late now in the day, honestly, to change. Also,
Yeah.
I enjoy being me. Yeah.
Even the fact that you're very positive, no matter what happens, you're always smiling. And even this character especially required you to not smile. You said that. But that is also very positive about you, that no matter what circumstances come in your life, you always feel like Shilpa Shetty is always happy. How are you actually doing this for yourself?
I believe that whatever happens for the best, and it is part of your journey. I accept it. I live in awareness, and that just makes me happy. And like I said, I want to start living in the now. That, I always say that I live in the present moment, but it's very hard.
Yeah, it is.
You keep going back to thinking about, oh, isne to ye kiya tha. How can I deal with this person? So in that present moment, I feel you have to just switch off, and you have to look at the person as someone who has taught you something, and then deal with that person without a bias and move on.
Yeah.
So I am trying my best to kind of learn the art, or rather, I'm learning as we speaking, and I don't know if I'll excel at it. Maybe someday, sometime down the road, but
Yeah.
I'm making an effort. I think everything is about effort. You have to want to live in awareness. You have to start making that effort. Without effort, nothing comes to you.
Before I leave, there's a quick rapid fire that I'm going to ask you. So, if you think you had social media back in 90s, do you think it would be better for you or worse for you?
I think we're spreading ourselves too thin on social media. And this is again a phase. Saying that, I'm happy that there wasn't social media back in the day. Because people knew us, and there were lesser fears.
Yeah.
Knew us as actors, and not for what we have posted. And also then the trolling,
Yeah.
and it's sometimes I feel really toxic
Yeah.
and very negative. There's so many times I want to get off Instagram, but I stay on only for those people who kind of come to my portal maybe to seek some kind of guidance, or I feel this is the kind of response I get from a lot of people, a lot of women that I meet, that you've played catalyst in my life. I don't know how you do it. I did that Monday motivation, and if I can bring a smile on someone's face with my Sunday binge, I mean, there are a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe the pros are much more, but it's sad. It's sad that you kind of get introduced to some keyboard warriors who find happiness in bringing someone else down.
Yeah.
So and even you guys, all of us go through it.
Yeah.
How to rise above that takes a lot of I don't know, a lot of being brave.
Yeah.
And I think you have to be a little shameless also.
Thick skin, yeah.
Yeah.
But loving your fashion looks also. I think for that also, especially the one you wore, the one with the body suit.
Megan!
It was so good. Okay, I have to say, if you were a cop, if not an actress, what was the first thing you would do?
If I was a
Cop, actually, not an actress. What was the first thing you would like to do?
take a massage. It's a very hard job, yeah?
Yeah, physically also.
Physically exhausting, mentally exhausting.
Yeah.
It's like you really have to really be on your feet. And if I were a cop like Tara Shetty, that one action sequence that I rehearsed for like 5 days, and by the time I finished with it, I was dead.
Oh God.
It's another thing that I had a fracture, but before that, it was physically exhausting.
I'm sure.
I remember going on the sets and telling Rohit, I said, I am so tired. Then he told me, he says, go take an ice bath. I knew, I'd heard about the ice bath
you dip in
thing
it.
and whatever, but
Yeah.
I was like, I was already dying, and then they put me, I was like frozen.
Did it help? Does it
Yes,
actually
it does
help?
help. It does. because your body totally contracts.
Yeah.
Your muscles contract, and then you get it back.
Yeah.
So all the pain, the inflammation just goes down.
Okay, I'm short on time. I'll quickly
Yeah.
finish. Best and worst part about being an actor.
Best part about
Best
being
and
an
worst.
actor?
Yeah, like in one word, if you could say.
The fame, the best part.
Yeah.
The worst, promotions.
Okay. Okay. One thing you love and tolerate about Rohit Shetty.
Oh God! This is panga.
Love and tolerate.
One thing I love about Rohit Shetty is that he presents his actors so amazingly. So much swag.
Yeah.
I love that about him. And what I hate about Rohit Shetty,
Yeah, tolerate.
he's the diva. I call him diva.
Diva. Why?
Between him and me, he's a bigger diva than me.
Oh, okay.
He's like, and he's a tyrant.
Okay.
He's a tyrant on sets.
Okay.
But it's a good thing also.
Yeah, it's cute.
Self-preservation.
A cop film or series you liked in recent times?
A cop series.
Or film, whatever, anything cop related that you've seen.
Family Man.
Okay. Who do you think has done good justice to a cop role? If you've ever liked someone, male or female?
Amit ji. OG.
OG.
I've also loved Vinod Khanna, sir, in a cop uniform.
Awesome. And we love you now. All the very best for the upcoming series, and we'll see you super soon. Hopefully more interactions.
Thank you. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Instant Bollywood.